Hello guys, it's Ironhawk and welcome back. Now you may have noticed that we are extremely close to hitting 5,000 subscribers, which is absolutely phenomenal. I cannot believe just how quickly we've got to that number. I mean, I'm still blown away. And you guys are the only people that I can thank for that, so I thought I'd try and give you something in return. Now please do not be mistaken, this is not my 5,000 subscriber special. That's going to be coming in the near future. However, this video is actually preparing for that video. Now many of you will know when I started YouTube I uploaded Persistent World videos, which is a mod for Mount & Blade Warband. Within this mod there are factions, and these factions war each other, whether that's fighting in a siege or fighting in a field battle. And I thought it would be a perfect environment for you guys, the viewers, to get involved in making one of my videos, more specifically my 5,000 subscriber special. So you're probably asking, how are you going to do this? The basic idea is to get as many of you guys as possible to come into one of these factions in Persistent World, and we can go ahead and do some fighting against some other clans and some other factions. Now thankfully, I'm not doing this alone. One of my friends and fellow YouTubers, Resonant, has agreed to help me with this. So we're going to be combining forces, getting both of our communities into one faction on Persistent World. Now we're going to talk about all the things you need to know in order to get involved with this event. So the event is going to be taking place on Sunday the 6th of November at 6 PM UK time. Now if you don't happen to live in the UK, all you have to do is find a world clock converter, enter UK 6 PM GMT, and then find whatever time zone you're in and just convert them, and it will tell you what time you're meant to be on. In the description I'll leave the equivalent times for as many countries as I can. However, if your country is not listed there, make sure to Google it. Now the event officially starts at 6 PM, however I'm going to need as many of you as possible to come and join me at 4 PM when I log on, because I'm going to need you guys to help me set up the castle, get the armory restocked, get food for the battles later on in the day. I would also advise you to come on at this time if you're quite new to BW and you haven't played it before, because I can teach you a few things. Those 2 hours won't just be mining and crafting and that sort of thing, it will also be guarding the serfs who are mining iron and getting resources, because they're guaranteed to get attacked and halted by other clans, and they're going to need defending. So I really would like to get as many of you as possible on for 4 PM. The next thing you need to know is how you're going to get involved, and all you have to do is join the Steam group, which is in the description below. In order to join the event, you must be in that Steam group, and it also allows us to post announcements and updates that you guys may need. And it also allows us to see how many people are actually going to be joining. The next thing you need to know is what Teamspeak we're going to be using. Now, we're actually going to be using a community Teamspeak because we can't afford to get as many slots as we're going to need. The Teamspeak IP will be on screen now, and it will also be in the description. The next thing you need to know is how to get the mod if you don't have it already. All you have to do is go into the description, click the link that will take you to the Persistent World ModDB page, and all you have to do is download the latest version, which is PW 4.5. Once you've downloaded it, you have to extract it into your Warband modules folder. The next thing you need to know is what server you're going to be playing on. The server is called EU_Phoenix. And this server has its own website, and on that website you can find the server rules. I advise that you read through those rules, otherwise you're going to find yourself banned, especially if you're going to be playing before the event. Me and Resonant have decided to call the faction the Unsullied, hence the title calling the Unsullied banners. And on the day of the event I would like you guys to log into the server using the tags name_Unsullied. It's shown on screen in case you don't understand what I'm talking about. The very last thing I would like you to do is something you don't actually have to do, but something I would definitely recommend, and that is getting used to the Persistent World mechanics and how the game works. All you have to do is, for the next week, go ahead and play it. Just play it. Go on EU Phoenix and just get used to how it works. It would definitely help you, as we're going to be playing some quite experienced clans who have been playing the game for a long time. Some of them for 6 years. All of the information I just talked about will be in the description, and anything that I've forgotten will also be in the description. In my opinion, the most important thing is making sure you join the Steam group. That is the most important thing, as well as actually being there on the day. Also, make sure you've got Persistent World downloaded before the day of the event, because I don't want people saying, wait for me, I need to download the mod, because we won't wait. Right, I think that's everything you need to know. I really want to be able to get up to 100 people in the Steam group. That is the aim, and I really hope we surpass that even. It may even turn out that we don't have enough room in the server, and if that happens, I'm just unlucky, I guess. Also, if this event goes extremely well, I may look into doing some more of them in the future. Anyway, I think that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again, thank you so much for nearly getting 5,000 subscribers. We're so close now. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like, make sure to check the description for all the links you could possibly need, and also make sure you hit subscribe if you are new. Now, thank you guys so much for watching yet again, and I will see you in the next one.